Good morning, you guys. How the heck do I want to do this? I think I may move that table over. So hold on one quick second. It is so dark this morning. Fancy girl wants to say hi. Say good morning. You already did your morning routine. You're all done, huh? I want to walk you guys through my morning routine. We're going to talk a little bit about journaling because I've gotten some questions about that, but it is so dark this morning, and usually I do my morning routine in that chair, but with the light coming directly down, that's not gonna be good for filming. So I guess we're gonna do it over here. I had to move the table over because I need to get side tables so that both of these have one. But morning routines, let's talk about it. I started to develop a morning routine, it must have been 2017, when I started to incorporate meditation into my just like daily habits. So the very first thing that I do when I get up in the morning is I take my temperature, and here's the thing. My audience is actually 50-50 split between men and women, so I don't talk about things like periods and birth control. It's just not what I do because I figure my men in my audience really don't care. But in case you are curious, I this year ended up switching from the pill to a natural birth control solution, which is called Natural Cycles. And you guys can look it up, honestly, if you want to look it up. But basically every single day I take my temperature first thing in the morning before I'm even fully awake. I take my temperature and then I mark it, or I write it down in an app every single day, and then it tracks my cycle. Then it's time to take care of Fancy, so I let her out first thing in the morning. She pees, come back in, I feed her, and then she goes back out, poops, and then she's good. She's done for the day. And then it's really time for me to start my morning routine. So this is where I would say things get interesting that you guys probably actually care about. Beside my bed, I have a full glass of water, so if in the middle of the night I need some water, I can always reach over and grab it. But then first thing in the morning, I have got room temperature water to drink. I don't know. I read something that it's like good for you not to have super ice cold water, especially in the morning. I am not a professional in that by any means, but I just like it because then I know that I have to get through this. My very first thing in the morning is like I have to drink this while I'm doing my journaling and my reading. Let's talk about journaling for a second. Can I like actually set you guys down? I feel like that picture's not going to be strong enough to hold you guys. It might work. Currently, right now, I am reading 2 different books. Happiness is a Choice You Make, and The Universe Has Your Back. I just started The Universe Has Your Back 2 days ago. I'm probably only like 30 some pages in. I'm really not far. I am exactly 30 pages in. Wow, crushed it. I have both of these books going, and it's just kind of based off of the mood that I'm in, what one I read. But in the morning, again, it depends based off of my mood. If I want to journal first or if I want to read first. If I had a crazy dream last night, or if I had a rough night sleeping, or even if just the previous day, there's something that I really want to get down, I want to think through, I want to process, then I will journal first. Sometimes if I have no idea what I want to journal, I will start with reading, and that may trigger something that I want to write. I've gotten a ton of questions about journaling recently. I think because I've mentioned it so much. Journaling has become my form of therapy, and I have journaled I think since 2017. I think I took it actually seriously in 2018. 2019 I did okay. Last year I went hard on my journaling and I did amazing, and I'm really trying to stick to journaling 1 time a day. And that means that I'm probably gonna blast through this journal. I'm gonna need a second one because my 2020 journal I ended up totally filling the whole entire way through. I overflowed it. With journaling, I know that there's a lot of, like I've actually seen the 5-minute journal a lot on Instagram recently. There are journals out there that help you with prompts. I'm not that kind of journaler just because journaling to me is kind of my non-judgmental zone. You know, no one's going to read it but me. And it's my time where I can't even judge myself. You know, I think sometimes we are our harshest critics, and I know for myself, I 100% am. With journaling, it's just like, I want to write down whatever is going on in my mind, and I can't judge myself for thinking that way. And I just need to kind of think through why I'm thinking that way. And I know during Vlogmas, I talked to you guys about resentment and having anger. And that's something that, honestly, this book is helping me with. It's helping me to process. So like when I write down I'm mad about this, it forces me to stop and think about why I'm mad about that and really break down my thoughts and feelings and what I'm going through in this moment. And for me, I think I've been journaling for so long that it's easier for me to do. You know, there's definitely days where I wrote less than a page worth of just like, things are going good. This is what's on my to-do list today. Just checking in. catch up with you tomorrow type of thing, you know? So you're not always going to be going through something that you need to process, but even writing down your happy moments, your sad moments, I personally love having a journal because it's a way to get my thoughts down, and it helps me to process and understand why I am feeling the way that I am feeling, as well as, guys, manifestation, which I could create a whole nother video on manifestation. I am not a pro by any means, but if I have no idea what I want to write that day, I will sometimes use it as part of my manifestation practice. I will write down my vision my vision of the future, what I see my future looking like and what I want my future to look like. And I write it in present tense as if I am living on a lake. That's another strategy. If you guys want to manifest, write down your vision of your dream life in present tense. That's a great way to manifest, as well as write something in your journal for that day. But it's just like, it's a brain dump. Whatever's on my mind. And honestly, today, I'm still not sure what I'm going to write about. So I think I'm going to go with The Universe Has Your Back today and read this. This has been pushing me spiritually recently, and I have not done any spiritual work recently. I've had talks with the universe. Oh, that's another thing I'll do, is I will write to the universe, or if you believe in God and you write down your prayers, I will do that in my journal as well. But this has been pushing me spiritually, and I think I want to read some of this, and maybe this will prompt me into a journaling thing today. Time to read. Of course, this would happen today. This book is actually prompting me with a journal response. So it already said, like, write down your new mantra statement type of thing, which I was gonna do, and I have it in my head, and I was gonna write that down in my journal. And then it was walking me through this image making practice. So it says, what do you want to see? Be unapologetic with your answer. And this means, like, what do you want to see in your life? Maybe you want to see a world without war. Maybe you want to see yourself in a wildly romantic relationship. Maybe you want to see yourself walking through life free from fear. Create the images you most long for. Write down your answer now. What do you want to see? And then it says, next, read your response and then close your eyes and sit in stillness for 5 minutes. That right there, guys, is manifestation. So I'm actually going to stop my reading right now, and I'm going to do as she says. I'm going to write down what I want to see in my life, and then I'm going to keep reading. I feel like this is journaling 101, but I didn't mention it. Before you start your journaling, actually at the top, let me show you guys. Do you see there's like a little line up there? That's where I write the date, and then I start journaling, and I try to journal at least 2 pages. Today it was like 4 pages because I did that practice within The Universe Has Your Back, and then I went back and I journaled a little bit after it, reflecting on what ended up happening because of that practice. So yes, that is it. Journaling, reading, done. I feel like I took longer today than most days. Let's actually check what time it is because I have no idea. 8:42, woo! So at this point, I have been up, I need to clean this, okay? It's rice. I have been up for almost 2 hours and I still have not even checked my phone, but I wanna share this with you guys because I think it's a really cool feature within the phone. You see how this is popping up? Oh, it's gonna rain today. This is something that I actually saw. Oh, who shared it? I think Amber Filler Up might have shared it on Instagram, that you can set your phone to have a time where you stop receiving notifications and then it goes into like good night mode. It won't deliver you any notifications all throughout the night. And then in the morning, you get that message that says, good morning, here's the weather right now, and here's the weather for the day. And then once you dismiss that, then you will see your notifications. So it's not like you're immediately waking up and you're getting bombarded with messages and things that you need to do immediately. With that being said, I try not to get on my phone at least the first the first hour that I wake up. I heard something once that how you spend the first hour of your day is how you end up spending the rest of the day. So if you get up and you immediately scroll on Instagram throughout the day, you're going to be naturally pulled to your phone because that's how you started your day. Compared to, I try to spend a decent amount of time with my mind and like taking care of myself in the morning before I even jump to my phone. Usually right after I am done with my journaling and reading, I will work out, which tends to be around like 7:30, 8 o'clock. I am so far behind today and I still want to work out, but I'm actually really hungry. So I'm just going to skip to that step of the process. And then I think I'm going to work out quickly before I've got a podcast interview today. For breakfast every single morning, I typically have eggs and sourdough toast. And then I have green juice while I'm making it so that I get my greens first thing in the morning. Thankfully today, so I've got a podcast interview at 11 with Stevie. If you guys remember Stevie, she was on my YouTube channel. She asked if I wanted to be on her podcast and I was like, heck to the yes. I love just talking to people about business. So I'm going to be on her podcast doing the interview today. I'm not exactly sure when it's going to go live. I'm not actually going to start work until 11, which means that I still have 2 hours. So I'm going to make myself breakfast, work out, and then get to work. Well, I'm not going to even lie to you guys. I had the intent of working out today, but I checked my emails and I did a soft launch of my shop page yesterday, and for some reason my email automations got messed up and everyone that purchased paid products, or not everyone, some people got their stuff, other people didn't get their stuff. It was weird. So that was my, oh shoot, something's wrong this morning, gotta like put out a fire type of thing. So I didn't end up working out, had to get straight to work to get all that fixed. So I sent emails to everyone that purchased something within the last 24 hours. So just to confirm if they got something, if they didn't get something, like I need to make the situation right, obviously. That's what I did. I just quickly set up my broken podcasting mic. Poor mic. It still works, obviously, so I was testing out the audio. I've got this cord, you see, running through. Actually, I should shut that drawer. But I've got a cord running the whole way through to my internet. I like to plug in whenever I'm doing a podcast interview or something like a really important meeting, or I've done lives like this too, where I actually plug the internet directly into my computer. That way I don't have any Wi-Fi problems. But now I've got 6 minutes and I'm ready to rock. I'm thinking, you know what? Let's make myself a tea. What mugs do we want to use? Comments have been disabled. I love this mug. No, wait, let me use this super cute one. I got this one from Society 6. Look how freaking cute this is. It says you are different things, like you are worthy, you are talented, you are important, and it's just like, we love it. We love positive affirmations. So one thing I've noticed with this Keurig, guys, is I can make a freaking mess. I was doing it where I was filling up my mug and then pouring it in there, and I would spill water everywhere. So I've changed my strategy, and I actually use, I think this mug can do about like 10 ounces, but I use a measuring cup with a spout so that I don't make a freaking mess. Okay, what time is it? I've got 3 minutes still. Where's my... Crushed it. Absolutely crushed it. Oh, I just spilled hot tea all over myself. Shit. Totally just spilled hot tea all over myself. We're good. We're okay. This is something, like if you guys have never done a podcast interview before, or you've never done a live or something, you will probably notice that everyone has headphones in, or if you don't, I try to wear AirPods, then I have my hair down and then it doesn't look like I've got anything going on. You need to, like, you don't want audio interference, so you have to have this, and then I check my settings to make sure that my output is going into my AirPods, which is currently not, and then my input is coming from this, and what I do, hold on, input is still coming from this, output is AirPods, and then I will go to photo booth and I'll do a sample video and see if it's actually working. We are good to go. We are ready. Hello. I'm good. How are you? So the whole story is a little crazy. So it actually started at the end of 2019. It was October of 2019, and I filmed an IGTV that was me creating my vision board. And it's still live on my Instagram if anyone wants to go back and see it. But on there, I say that I feel like YouTube is the future of my business. And at that point, I had like 3,000 subscribers, but I was like, I believe that this is really going to be my next step within my business. And Well, that went on for so long. Stevie is just like the sweetest human being in the freaking world. We podcasted for about an hour and then we were just talking for the last half hour. She's actually helping me set a couple things up within my QuickBooks, which is great and awesome. And I've got lunch scheduled with her next week because I've got a couple of questions and things that I need to figure out. But got that done. I have got another call in an hour and a half. I really need to freaking edit today, guys. I can't even fathom how much editing I have to do. I've got a vlog that has to go up tomorrow, and then I've got my main channel video. I haven't even started editing yet, but that needs to go up on Tuesday. So it's like, and I just told you guys, I'm like slowing down and trying to work 4 to 6 hour days, but today I feel like it's gonna be a full 6 hours. Okay, I'm not proud of myself. I'll say it. I'm not proud of myself. I've definitely worked over my limit today, and I still feel like there's more work to be done, but I need to shut down. Like, I need to. I ended up having that call with my management team and another company, and then I talked to my management team afterwards for like another 50 minutes, and then I had to do a couple of other things, and then I had to edit the video for tomorrow, and it was just like, there was too much on my to-do list for me to handle in the allotted amount of time. Fancy girl is gonna go outside, go potty. Wow, it's freaking cold out there. Oh my goodness. I'm currently, the very last thing I need to do, I need to take screen captures so that I've got a thumbnail photo because I didn't take one for the vlog that's gonna go live tomorrow. And then I'm done. We are shutting it off and I'm gonna, ooh, let me show you my puzzle. I moved my puzzle party to the floor, okay? This is where we're at right now because this puzzle was gonna be way bigger than my circle table here. So this is what I'm doing. I got this puzzle from Puzzledly. I actually got 2 from them, but this was one of them, and I kind of separated them by color, so I've got greens over there, yellows over here, and then these are like pinks and other miscellaneous ones, but this is what I've got going on. So I already have that one fruit done. I'm currently working on this avocado right here. It's been kind of a fun challenge. It actually hasn't been as hard as I would have thought. I thought because there's no shading, nothing. It's just blank colors. I thought it was going to be a lot harder, but some of the pieces are pretty distinct. They're all the same size, but they're a little distinct, so it hasn't been as hard as I would have thought. That's going to be it for this vlog. I know it was like a morning routine turned into a work day, but I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys back here soon. Oh, no! Cathrin! All of my yellow. That's why you don't puzzle on the floor, man. All of them were flipped the right side up, too, and now I spilled some out of the tray, and it's fine. Okay, bye, guys.